Early life and introduction to football. Peter van der Heyden was born on January 9, 1974, in the city of Brussels, Belgium. Growing up in a football-crazed country, he was exposed to the sport at a young age, watching games and playing with his friends in the streets. His talent on the field quickly became apparent, and it was not long before he joined local youth teams. From an early age, Peter demonstrated a natural aptitude for the game, excelling in both technical skills and a deep understanding of tactical play. Van der Heyden's early years in football were shaped by his involvement with local youth teams, where he began to show promise as a versatile and intelligent player. His ability to read the game and make well-timed decisions set him apart from his peers, and he quickly moved up through the ranks. It wasn't long before his talents were noticed by scouts from top-tier clubs, leading him to make the crucial step toward a professional football career. Early professional career at Germinal Beerschot. Van der Heyden's professional journey began with Germinal Beerschot, a club based in Antwerp, where he joined the senior team in 1993. Although his time at Germinal Beerschot was relatively brief, it was an important phase in his development as a footballer. In the first few years of his career, Van der Heyden played primarily as a fullback, a position that allowed him to showcase his defensive capabilities as well as his ability to push forward and support the attack. His strong performances at Germinal Beerschot quickly caught the eye of larger clubs in Belgium, and it wasn't long before he made a significant move to one of the top footballing institutions in the country. While his early career was still in its formative stages, Van der Heyden's potential as a reliable, disciplined, and energetic defender was already evident. This period at Germinal Beerschot helped establish the foundation for the career that would see him play in some of Belgium's most prestigious football clubs. Transfer to Club Brugge, establishing himself as a top defender. In 1997, Peter van der Heyden made a major move to Club Brugge, one of Belgium's most successful football clubs. The transfer to Brugge was a turning point in his career, as it provided him with the opportunity to play at a higher level, both domestically and in European competitions. At Club Brugge, Van der Heyden began to earn recognition as one of the country's top defenders. He brought not only his tactical discipline and defensive abilities but also his capacity to contribute to the team's attacking efforts. During his time at Club Brugge, Van der Heyden played a key role in the club's successes. He was known for his solid defensive work, particularly his ability to read the game and his expertise in marking opposing players. His versatility in defense was one of his strongest assets. He could play both as a right back and a central defender, adapting his style depending on the needs of the team. His defensive work often allowed him to create opportunities for his teammates by intercepting passes and starting counterattacks. One of the standout features of Van der Heyden's game was his athleticism. He possessed remarkable stamina, which allowed him to cover large areas of the pitch, both in defense and when contributing to offensive moves. This dual ability to defend and support the attack made him an integral part of Club Brugge's strategy. During his time with the team, he helped Club Brugge secure several domestic trophies, including the Belgian Pro League and the Belgian Cup. European glory and international recognition. As a player for Club Brugge, Peter van der Heyden had the opportunity to participate in several European competitions, including the prestigious UEFA Champions League. His contributions to the club's European campaigns were significant, with Van der Heyden often being one of the standout performers. His reliability in defense and ability to deal with the pressure of high-stakes European football made him an invaluable asset for the team. His performances at the club level did not go unnoticed by the Belgian national team selectors. Van der Heyden was called up to represent Belgium in 2000, and he made his debut for the national team that same year. His style of play, characterized by tactical awareness and versatility, quickly earned him a place in the national team's defensive line. Van der Heyden's international career began to gain momentum as Belgium prepared for the UEFA Euro 2000 tournament, which was co-hosted by Belgium and the Netherlands. His involvement in this tournament was a key moment in his career, as he played an important role in the national team's journey to the semi-finals. His defensive performances were integral to Belgium's relatively strong showing in the competition, and he earned respect as one of the top fullbacks in European football. Despite Belgium's early exit from the tournament, Van der Heyden's performances cemented his place in the national team, and he continued to be a key figure for the Red Devils throughout the early 2000s. His composure, experience, and ability to defend against some of the top players in Europe were key assets for Belgium during this period. Later years at Club Brugge and moved to Anderlecht. In the years following the 2000 European Championship, van der Heyden's role at Club Brugge continued to evolve. He remained a vital member of the squad, though injuries began to take a toll on his playing time. Despite the challenges of aging, he continued to provide leadership and experience to the team, guiding younger players and contributing whenever called upon. Van der Heyden's professionalism and commitment were key to maintaining Club Brugge's competitive edge during these years. In 2005, after a successful and trophy-laden spell at Club Brugge, van der Heyden made a high-profile move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and prestigious clubs. At Anderlecht, van der Heyden was tasked with bringing his experience and defensive solidity to a new challenge. He was expected to help Anderlecht remain competitive in both domestic and European competitions, and his contributions during his time at the club were invaluable. At Anderlecht, van der Heyden played a key role in the team's defense, showing that despite his age, he was still a reliable presence on the field. His leadership qualities were particularly important, and he became an integral part of the dressing room, mentoring the younger players while continuing to provide strong performances on the field. His professionalism, discipline, and tactical understanding continued to make him a key figure for Anderlecht, and his legacy in Belgian football continued to grow. End of playing career and transition to coaching. After several seasons at Anderlecht, Peter van der Heyden decided to retire from professional football in 2012. His decision to retire was marked by a transition to coaching, a natural progression for a player who had spent his entire life in the sport. Van der Heyden's coaching career focused on helping to develop young players and imparting his knowledge of the game to the next generation. Van der Heyden's coaching career was centered around youth development, where he focused on teaching players the tactical and technical aspects of the game that he had mastered during his playing days. His deep understanding of defense, team organization, and the importance of discipline was instrumental in shaping the careers of young players. He was known for his patient and methodical approach to coaching, drawing on his own experiences as a player to inspire the next generation.